Hello there, we are online. Just checking if everything is good. Just checking what Twitch is saying, what YouTube is saying. About our online status. Yes, everything is in good order. Everything is in perfect order. Today, as I said, research. Okay, that's because I deleted the achievements in advance, so that we can see when we get the achievements. We are on Vulcanus, and according to our plan, the next thing we need to do is scale up mining. That is very boring, so I did this already offline. We have 8 mining drills. These 8 mining drills are necessary to generate 30 signs per minute on Vulcanus. We have so scale up mining, and 4 miners for coal and 1 miner for calcite. I also did this. We have 4 miners for coal, actually 5, 1 backup. And we have a few more miners for calcite, because we don't want to go on a spaceship and go to the planet just because one of our calcite miners ran out of calcite. Next, what is in the plan next? Next in the plan is the chemical plant for carbon and the assembler 2 for tungsten carbide. I also did this. We already had this. We had 1 chemical plant for carbon and 2 assembler 2 for tungsten carbide. So this is done. And metallurgic science, we have 2 foundries for metallurgic science. Actually, no, we have 1 foundry for metallurgic science and 2 foundries for tungsten plates. No, we have only 1 foundry. We still need to make a second foundry for tungsten plate. Do I have a foundry in my inventory? No, I don't. So let's build another foundry. We need refined concrete for that. We had refined concrete. I will make a bit of refined concrete. We have refined concrete in here. No, we have the factory for it. It is not automated, not completely, but that is fine. We just need a bit refined concrete. We also need 50 tungsten carbide for the foundry. This is the last foundry we need, then we can go back to Novice. Steel. this is all a bit sketchy here because it's not fully automated. But okay, how much refined concrete? 20 refined concrete. Here are 20 refined concrete. This means we get another foundry. I'm starting to get rid of stuff here because we will not need any more stuff. We will not need stuff because we will go to Norway and we are not allowed to have any stuff with us. Also, check out, the logistic network embargo is still active. I can still get this achievement. Although I have built requested chests and passive provider chests. But I have crafted them, I have not built them. That is the condition. We have not built it. Now, what else can I get rid of? But we first need to build our foundry. Second foundry for tungsten plate. Second foundry for tungsten plate. We want to make sure we fairly distribute the tungsten ore, and we have it. We have here. Okay, now I can mark this as done. The 2 foundries for tungsten plate, 1 foundry for metallurgic science is done, and we feed it into the rocket silo. Roboport with 5 construction and 15 logistics spots. We have 15 logistics and 10 construction, that's fine. We don't feed it directly into the silo. I will update this part of the plan. Feed into passive provider chests. And that is a trick. That is the trick here. We feed all our materials into passive provider chests. The science into a passive provider chest, which holds 2 rockets full of science specs. So 1 rocket is 1000, you can see it. So 2000, 10 stacks we store here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 stacks is 1 row. The tungsten plate, rocket capacity 5 stacks. 10 stacks we store here. And calcite, rocket capacity 10 stacks, we don't store. 20 stacks, we will not need so much calcite, but we will put also 10 stacks here in reserve. And now one of the tricks is, so they are close to the rocket silo because we will use bots to fill the rocket silo. This is another important point. We will use bots to fill the rocket. Not while we are here, not for the first rocket, but for all future rockets, we will use automatic requests from space platforms. And we don't want to have this warning, so we remove this. Roboport is done. We have to prepare if we want remote management, we can manage everything on Vulcanus without being here, but we have to use the construction or logistics spots. So what do they need to be able to do? They need to be able to create power poles. They need some power poles, and they need assemblers, because we might need to produce something, and also inserters. So we put everything that's necessary into the storage chest. Inserters, assemblers, power poles. Actually, we put everything into the storage box, except maybe the ore. The ore we get rid of in here. Everything goes in here. Now what do we want to... So this is preparing the remote mall. We have crafted and put requested chests into the storage chest. Very important not to put them or we lose the achievement. What do we... Yes, we prepare the rocket filling passive provider chests. I have explained this. And now we go... The next point is go back to Novice. In the plan sheet, this is explicitly written, 500 metallurgic science. 500. We take to Novice. 500 metallurgic science is enough to get rush to space and logistic network embargo. Not artillery, but that is fine. We need more materials for artillery anyway. And we put 250 calcite. The idea is we need little calcite in the beginning. We take calcite only with the first rocket and we automate only tungsten plate and science. Because for each material that we want to automatically ship between the planets, we need a separate rocket. Because it's not possible to automatically fill rockets half with one resource and half with another resource. Unfortunately, this is not yet possible. I wish it would be possible. That would be very nice. We have filled the rocket. We send it to the space platform. And the next thing is we go to the space platform. We go to the space platform. We already have a rocket. Travel to space platform. I'm not allowed to travel to the space platform. Why not? Because I have ammunition. Travel to space platform. Only possible without ammunition, without inventory. We travel. And we have just left our planet. The second planet. The next point. We move back to Novice with our platform. And then we research cliff explosives. We research cliff explosives. That's what we need next. We have all the necessary stuff here. We go to Novice. Let's go. Again, we need our defenses to go back. And going around creates a lot of resources for us. And we can already prepare our automatic transfer between the planets. So on Novice, we want to have all requests satisfied. And we want to have enough fluid, thruster fuel, and we want to have enough oxidizer. We are still going. Everything is fine. We have not taken any damage because we are in a very well defended base. This I'm changing this layout because I noticed that if I put the items in here, it will not get my other belt stuck. I had the problem that this belt got stuck because of the items that I put in here. Now this will not happen anymore. We are at Novice, so drop to planet, drop to Novice. Whee, here we go. Going back to Novice. And we are here. Here we are. Congratulations. Now we have enqueued quality module 2. What we want to have next is Cliff Explosive, because Cliff Explosive will give us 2 more achievements. It will give us achievement Logistic Network Embargo and Rush to Space. And then we can build Logistic Network, which is a thing I really want to build. For Artillery, for the last achievement, we also need Utility Science Pack. With that, we need to research Military 4, and then we can research Artillery. So, we are moving. Another thing that I found a good idea is to upgrade all these inserters and to create a shortcut here. This way there will be fewer silos waiting for input. And actually what we are waiting for here are the chemical science packs. So we can create another assembler. Do I have everything automated? Will I get... I have everything automated, I just don't have the... It was not configured automatically. I will take 2 efficiency modules here and let my bots do the magic. Now we are researching quality module 2. What can we do in the meantime? We have a space platform that creates space science. And if we activate this, it will always send down the space science. Also on Vulcanus. So if we send it back and forth to Vulcanus, we should have two platforms. We should have two space platforms that operate. One on Vulcanus, one on Nauvis. We don't have that at the moment. We will build another one. For now, we will always activate this. So it means we deliver the science. Not on Nauvis, we deliver the science in general. Because if we put here Nauvis, it will also send it down to Vulcanus and to any other planet. I think there should be a setting for this. I think it's a bug, but nothing to do. But what can we do? We can build the science only when we are on Nauvis. We can build the science only when we are on Nauvis. How do we do that? We say that this assembler is enabled only if the Nauvis signal is 3. So what does that mean? The Nauvis signal is coming from the space platform, and the space platform reads the moving to and moving from signal. And so if we are at Nauvis, we are moving from Nauvis to Nauvis. That's the logic. So we get a signal of 1 plus 3. 1 for moving from, 2 for moving to. So if the Nauvis signal is 3, it means we are stationary at Nauvis and we make space science. And we will deliver it down. So much for the bugs and how we can solve them. This is done. We have also enqueued the research, automated the space platform 1. So space platform automation 1 was setting up this science crafting only on Nauvis. Now the next thing, we need to request from Nauvis 200 rocket fuels, low density structure and processing units. 200 of each. We request from Nauvis the rocket parts. 200. And one rocket has exactly 200. That is fine. We request from Nauvis rocket fuel. One rocket has 100 capacity. So we don't need a minimum payload. And now we request processing units. One rocket can store 300. So here we request only 200 and we set the custom minimum payload to 200. This is the request, but how do we fulfill the request? No rocket silos accepting automatic requests. We go down and say automatic requests. But it doesn't work. Why does it not do anything? It doesn't request anything. Because there are no passive provider chests. I will get some passive provider chests. And now you will see that even though we have logistic network embargo, our rocket silo is allowed to get stuff with logistic robots. So we make passive provider chests here. We need space for 200 processing units because we want 200. We need 200 low density structures. And we need 200 rocket fuel, which is 10 stacks. And here is what I was carrying around with myself so far. Let's take that again. Why not? And while this is filling, we see the rocket has nothing inside yet. And this says there is not enough to fill one rocket. Not enough to fill one rocket. Also here. And you see available on planet 188, 190. Now we will see what happens. When this reaches 200, it will import. How will it import? Oh, first, the rocket fuel was there first. What's happening now? Now the logistic robots are coming. We have no logistics robots. I need to build logistics robots. Advanced circuit and robot frame. I'm looking forward to automating this. And let's get rid of the miners. Logistic robots. And suddenly the logistic robots are moving stuff from the passive provider chests to the rocket silo. And this does not destroy the logistic network embargo achievement. And the rocket is full. It is delivering to our space platform. Available on planet 138, 140. So it will fill automatically. And let's put on pause thrust. We don't want this space platform to move away before we are done with our automation. So now you have seen how it works to automate something that comes to the space platform. What I did not do, I'm now looking at the plan. If the plan is good enough, the plan is not good enough. Prepare. Now is rocket filling. We have done this, but I want to describe it so that everyone can follow this plan. Passive provider chests for 2 stacks of processing unit, 10 stacks of rocket fuel, and 10 stacks of low density structure. So this is done now. What is next? We automate more. We request from Vulcanus. Vulcanus science request. Let's see if this is Vulcanus science request. We request 1 full stack of metallurgic science pack, and we request 1 full rocket, 250, 5 stacks of tungsten plate. 250. So we will get metallurgic science and tungsten plate automatically from Vulcanus. And I also need to say we want to deliver that science on novice. I have changed the type of the science. 0, 0. And now it should automatically send the metallurgic science pack down. It does. Interestingly, now it did not send it, maybe because I have a request here. You can see we already got our shipment of processing units with the second rocket. What do I deliver here? I deliver tungsten plates. I want 0 tungsten plates on novice because they should be sent down. And I always misclick. That is very annoying. I need to press this button. Yes, 0 tungsten plates and 0 calcite. Calcite should go to novice. We have plenty on Vulcanus. Now this means calcite is done. What? Okay. Now you can see it better. This is our science delivery setting. And automatically everything was already delivered. Now, what do we need next is to request, no, we requested the science from Vulcanus. So this is done. I can check it. And we need the condition on departing. This is very important. We want to leave the planet only on certain conditions. Now, what's written in the sheet? Fuel and oxidizer, ammo and requests fulfilled. Let's have a look at this. We are going to novice, unloading, and when do we depart? When all requests are satisfied. When our thruster fuel has 25,000. We don't see anything because we have not connected this to the thruster fuel. So we connect with a wire the storage tanks for thruster fuel and for oxidizer. And now we see, oh, we have 25,000. This was fast. We have 25,000. What else did I say? The fuel, we need the fuel to reach the goal. We need enough ammunition. So the item count, the cargo, ammo, where's the ammo? Ammo must be greater than, let's say, 50. We want enough ammo. Or let's say, actually we don't need any ammo on novice. The asteroids are only coming on Vulcanus. On novice we can set this higher because we will be able to restock on ammo, go to Vulcanus, and then we have the ammo there while we are waiting for science. It would be dangerous to go without ammo. So let's say we must have at least 200 ammo in the cargo before we leave. The thruster fuel, the cargo. Okay, it shows only when I say automatic if the requests are satisfied. So even if we now get a shipment and suddenly requests are nearly satisfied. What's missing is the rocket fuel. And once the requests are satisfied and the cargo is done, we will go to Vulcanus. On Vulcanus, we also want to have all requests satisfied, and we want to have the same circuit condition. Let me just click that. The same circuit condition that we depart only if we have enough stored fuel and oxidizer. And item count, cargo, let's say we want to have more than 50 armor. Because we need armor on the way. We need armor on the way. Now we wait until we get... How is our rocket doing? The rocket is still building. The rocket is still building, and when the rocket is built, I will manually donate a few items here so that the rocket will be built faster. When the rocket is built, it will automatically fill, go to the space station, and the space station will go and get our science packs. So while we are waiting for this, I will save the game. This is the game 9B. 9A will be the beginning of the stream, which I will store later just for keeping track. Let's take care of those unnecessary things. We will need more. Let's try to cover this as good as possible. Just so the goal here is that we don't need to come back so often to do this. Our mine here is already exploited. What are our sciences doing? The labs are missing something. What is missing? No, this is stupid. I made a mistake here. I don't want to eliminate calcite or tungsten plates. So what is this construction good for? This construction gets rid of the trash, the asteroids, but it also got rid of my calcite and metallurgic science pack, which I don't want. So I give them back. And here they can be put back into the science labs. And now, what is the limiting factor here? The limiting factor are the chemical science packs. So I will extend them. I'll just copy this here, copy this here. And we are building more science. We are building more science. How is our energy doing? Production is going up, yes, because consumption is going up again. And the rocket silo has a lot of consumption. And our cliff explosives are happily researching. And you can see I have deactivated most of the steam engines here because I want to reduce pollution. And as you can see, there is not so much pollution. How do I do this? With the solar farm here. So with the solar farm, I will now, while we are waiting for the rocket, actually, how is the rocket? Still, no, actually the space platform is still producing more firearm magazines, and the rocket silo is still creating the rocket, so we can take care of extending our solar farm. How I will do this? I will use the train. I like going by train. Train to Oil East. So once the cliff explosives are researched, we will use robots. I deliver a nice collection of items, and I can build new items here. Do I need this one? So the more solar I build, the more steam engines I can deactivate. And I'm missing some solar panels, but that's okay. Oh, I have not put any efficiency motors here. So if I don't have enough efficiency motors, putting one to each will create a greater reduction than putting two to some and none to others. Oh. Why do I have a red signal? Ah, because the train is coming. Yes, I love automation. Automation is great. We are close to the first goal, to the first and second goal. The last goal is the artillery. So, leaving. Condition. We set the condition. Now we wait. Research cliff explosive. This is a major milestone. 10 minutes left. What do we do until then? We look to the next plan. Build utility science. Build utility science. We don't have it researched, but we can check here what's the plan for utility science. Processing unit, flying robot frames and low density structures. And I have already prepared this. The robot frames, come here, the processing units, low density structures, 3 assembler 2, and the result goes into a long belt and goes up here into the science labs. Here, it goes into the science lab. First, we need to research it and build it. We will do this once you have cliff explosives. If we would research it earlier, we would not be able to do the rush to space achievement. So, how is our rocket? I think we have already built our rocket and the platform is already moving. The platform is moving. Our automation has worked. The platform is automatically moving after it got all requests satisfied. Which means all the materials for building 2 full rockets on Vulcanus to send back the science. We always send all the materials for 2 full rockets to Vulcanus, so that on Vulcanus we will be able to send back the science. If the science is there. We need to produce the science. So it might not come back immediately, but it will come back eventually. And now we have this issue with the space science. So while we are on Vulcanus, now we arrived at Vulcanus, while we are on Vulcanus, it delivers the space science. I don't understand why. But I said this is for now, it doesn't work. In any case, what I forgot, we need to deliver this to Vulcanus. Vulcanus rocket part delivery. Vulcanus rocket part delivery. And it's already done. The delivery is always very fast. If you do something wrong with delivery, you need to build rockets. And we are on Vulcanus. There are no requests satisfied because we have not configured the rocket silo to serve automatic requests. But now we will do that. And it's already prepared. We have enough tungsten plates. They are getting delivered by the robots. And then we have 1,300 science. So it will just fill 2 rockets, send them up and come back. It might not do that because we need more than 50 ammunition. And what do we have? We don't have enough ammunition even on the belt. The belt is a storage, but we want to have backup storage for going back. So it will take a while to create this ammunition. While this happens, we can take care of other things here. What do we need to take care of? If we look into our plan, we want to create a second space platform. For having a stationary space platform just around Nauvis that will do space science for us. And the platform that moves around between Nauvis and Vulcanus, it will not do any space science. So we need processing unit and space platform foundations. Luckily we have enough of them. Space platform. We don't need a thruster. We need asteroid collectors. For that we need low density structures. And electrical engine units. So I'm already preparing a bit more than just the space platform. We need 3 asteroid collectors again. We need 3 crushers. And here we don't have enough. We also don't have assembler 3 yet. What is assembler 3? Where is assembler 3? Assembler 3 we get with production science pack, which we are not allowed to do yet because of rush to space. But of course we want to have this. We want to have this eventually because assembler 3 is faster and has less pollution than assembler 2. So I will just enqueue this here after artillery. Maybe we will even do this before artillery. Let's see. Let's see. It is not clear yet. Now we don't want this rocket to be automatic. Our next rocket should just send up the new space platform and then we will switch back to automatic. Hi, big orange boy. No, that's unfortunately it's not requesting anything. As a cargo bay on Vulcanus cannot request anything. We can only send, we cannot request. And the cargo bay is not requesting anything now. Yeah, thanks for the idea, but it's not the case. There was no request here. We are filling this rocket. And very important, we are filling the rocket silo from the cargo bay with this inserter. And this way, the rocket parts that get delivered immediately are used to create the rocket. So I'm now again here. The rocket is not ready, but that is fine. What do we need to do here? We have a nice iron mine here. We have a very small copper mine here. Oil is prepared. Coal, we will run out of coal. What we can do, we can go to this coal and make it and set it up. We will need it eventually. We will need this coal. And I don't want to go to a very small coal place. I will build a train station, a train road to that coal mine. And for that, we probably start by building an engine. And we also need a second engine. and 2 cargo wagons. Two cargo wagons. We need 2 train stops. And at least 1 signal. Where will we put the train line? To here. We need to avoid this base. We can put it around here while we don't have artillery. So this is of course small challenge because we don't want to interfere with our last achievement, but I don't want to just wait. I want to do something while this is happening. So here we are. We will build the train line. And we will put the signal right here. Come on, the only fuel I have is spoilage. That is ridiculous. No, I cannot drive with spoilage. Also that's not enough. Let's drive with coal. Yes. And we build. We can later always rip away this. For now, this is just a bidirectional train layout, which is not very elegant, but it totally serves the purpose. And it will give us coal for a long time. And it is done. Yes, rush to space, logistic network embargo. It is done. Save game. We save this. And I will also load the game from 3 minutes ago. No, I will save as 9D. I will load the game from 3 minutes ago and I will save it as 9C just before rush and embargo. So now the C we can delete. And now, before I forget, I will load this and save this as 9A, because that was where we started today, just in case I want to later have a look at it. And now I will load the latest, 9D, where we just got the achievements. And we are now researching the utility science pack. Before we do that, we celebrate party time and continue. We have a coal mine to build. A coal mine. And we're running out of We just ran out of rails. That is totally fine. I will still complete that train, and I will donate a bit of fuel and go back, because this train is not protected at the moment. Now we can build. First we go back, then we start our logistics adventures. Actually, we have coal. No, crash. Yes, please repair the train. Where do we want the coal to enter? This was my railway construction automation. So the real lazy bastard starts after the lazy bastard, because then I don't automate everything anymore. Where do I want the coal? The coal can actually come in here and deliver here. Why not? It's good to have it connected to the rest, but it is totally not necessary. So, okay, this train is not yet going away. Going back. Going back. Of course. If I put push right and back, I should, yes. I'm so happy this worked as intended. Now this coal train will arrive here and connect here. Missing rail. Missing rail. Bad luck. Can I build? Steel is missing. Steel. And electronic circuits. And here I'm missing stone and iron. So more and more lazy, I know. More and more lazy I am. No, I want this train road to be connected. Yes. Underground belts. I have them, I have them. I just want to get my train to safety. I have actually, yes, I totally missed, we have already researched utility science pack. So we start building utility science. And with that we will research military 4. But before we do that, we can still research the production science pack. It is fast, and we will need a lot of utility science for military 4. This is the rocket. Build new space platform. Novice science. Let's be uncreative. We build a second space platform. And we check out what our space platform is doing. It stopped at Vulcanus. It has all requests satisfied. It doesn't have enough fuel and it doesn't have enough firearm magazine. Oh, there is a nice music for creating a space platform. For the fuel we need carbon. Apparently the carbon production got stuck. Now that's bad. Novice science. Now we can start to design the Novice science space platform. We will do it by copying from this space platform. But we will copy only the relevant part. So I will put this here with Shift so that I can remove the part that is not interesting. I don't need turrets. I don't need turrets. I don't need this. I can build the turret feeding belt, or I can leave it out. I can completely leave out the turret feeding belt. Because we have no asteroids near Novice. Doesn't matter. We can put this one later. We don't need ammo. We don't need ammo. We can also put this later. We will need smelting. So it was like this. Actually, we have much more space on this. So I remove this part and let's say I put it here. We have much more space, so I also now we can leave the smelters like that, but we can remove this part and move this together. Then we need much fewer foundations. The foundations will be the most costly part of this space station. So this one we move in here, and you see I have not built anything actually. It's just planning right now, which is fine. And still I have all the I thought I have all the necessary circuit conditions. They are still there. The circuits are not getting destroyed just by playing around like this, which is important. So this looks nice. I take the whole thing. And I would plug it in here. Yes, I plug it in here. This is nice. We don't need this, so it can already start to build. We will have a second smelter. We will put the smelter like this and like this. And this could be, no, it's not done because we have no power. But it is nearly done. It's in a good shape. How is this space station doing? This space station is creating ammunition. It has everything satisfied except ammunition. I think I need to increase the ammunition production here, and then it can catch up. So I will not wait until this has enough ammunition. I will just send it back to Novice. This needs to be a bit more aligned, yeah. So we will have automatic requests here for, no, we don't have automatic requests. I want this other space station to just stop there and wait. Our military 4 is researching. So we are on the way to keeping your hands clean. It will take a bit, but we are on the way. And now what I interrupted before was this activity. We are sending our train in here, that it is safe until we will need it. At the moment we don't need it. At the moment this is just a preparation for this coal mine, and it needs to be done, but not necessarily now. Military 4. We have done the utility science. We can now use logistics bots. So the first thing I want to do is I want to remove this ugly thing here. which is really very annoying. I will send my utility signs into this passive provider chest. And I will get rid of this ugly spaghetti. And this ugly spaghetti automated cleanup. This ugly spaghetti will be replaced by few construction logistic spots moving around. For that we need a requester, no, a requester chest, requester chest. And at this moment we start the requesting. Yeah, iron and copper is great on Vulcanus. Yeah, I'm also thinking about this. But at the moment, I try to be as fast as possible to come back from Vulcanus. So I do a very minimal Vulcanus setup. But I can totally understand to use Vulcanus. But I wonder, is Vulcanus sustainable in the long term? I mean, even on Vulcanus, the lava does not run out. But the calcite will run out, so we need to expand. So we need to face more demolishers, probably bigger ones. So then it's going to be difficult, right? That would be my thought about Vulcanus. How many? We have logistic robots. We can build a few more. Untangle the spaghetti. What else do I want to do? I want to create, so this is like a big hack here. I want to create a proper mall. And how does a proper mall look like? A proper mall is something like this. Let's say we produce construction robots. For that we request, I like to request twice as much as is in the recipe, but this is a fast crafting. So let's say 10 times as much. 20 electronic circuits, 10 flying robots frames. 20 electronic circuits, 10 flying robot frames. And the passive provider chest, I like to limit enable only if construction robot, how many do I want to have? I want to have 20 in that storage. And now I make the same thing only for logistics robots. So here, now I request 20 advanced circuits. And I limit using logistic robots. And I need only one power pole for all of it. And request a chest. Was here. Flying robot frames are not getting delivered because they are not in the passive provider chest. That I will change. Now I have automated this. I can get rid of it. Only what I now also removed is I removed the automatic feeding. I always mistake them. I removed the automated feeding of the roboport. So request a chest. I want to feed my roboport. The roboport will be connected to the requested chest. The requested chest will request 5 construction robots and 5 logistics robots. And what will happen? This one will be enabled if the construction robots, so we read the robot statistics from the network, the available construction bots, Z signal. We will only send construction bots if the Z signal, where is the Z signal? Z signal, that's the available construction bots, is less than 5. We will add construction bots. So if so many construction bots are used that there are less than 5 available, new ones will be added. Now, of course, I have to duplicate this. I need to automate requester chests, definitely. I have to automate the requester chests. I messed up this totally. Requester chest. So those are the construction bots. So the logistic bots I take with me. Requester chest. And here I will request the logistic bots. And actually I have them here. The logistic bots. And this will use the logistic bot filter. And it will read the available logistic bots, the X signal. And it will enable only if the X signal is less than 5. If we have less than 5 available logistic bots, we will refill. This way our bot network will automatically increase if necessary. Uranium ammo burns them. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Good to know, uranium ammo. I have not even started nuclear energy yet. Also because this nuclear patch is occupied. Once I have artillery and got the achievement, I will definitely start with nuclear energy. Because nuclear energy is fun also to automate. And also the uranium ammo is... I know, it's good. It is very tasty. I will now automate. First I need to get a steel chest into a... We have a steel passive provider chest. So I will untangle this spaghetti and I will automate this was just here. Let's untangle this spaghetti. Let's see how much nicer we can make this with the mall idea. So we will build storage chests here. We will build requester chests here, and we will build passive provider chests here. That's why for the storage chest we need, let's say, 5 times 15 electronic, 5 advanced, and 5 steel chests. 15 electronic, 5 advanced, and 5 steel chests. And I know those are similar, so I copy the setting. 15, 5, 5, 15, 5, 15, 5, 5, yes. I just need to into the storage chest and they will build it. The requester chest that builds requester chests was built last, so this is of course a pity. But now this requester chest should be automatically created here and stored. What I'm missing is the limitation. I want to enable if there are less than 5 storage chests. I want to enable if there are less than 20 requester chests and less than 20 passive provider chests. And actually I don't need to carry them around with me. So, less spaghetti. Much less spaghetti. And now, what are we waiting for? This space platform arrived. It cannot satisfy its requests because no rocket silos accepting requests. Also, we don't need that because we have enough science for artillery at the moment. So I just don't care so much about this. I care about stacking up the ammunition and building the next space platform. We have 100 space platform foundations. Novice science. How many do I need? 108. 108. So let's just send 100. Let's send 50 up. We don't have more than 50. Okay. And what's definitely missing is low density structure. And this is another spaghetti that I don't like. This is a spaghetti I don't like because it also prevents me from expanding here. So I build a request chest. It is just outside of my power reach. Such a pity. And I will request flying robot frames. Let's say 10. I have plenty. And now I can change here. This one. And I can increase this production. No, 2 will not fit. That is fine, even 1 will help me. And we are producing more low density structures. We are waiting for the next rocket. 3 asteroid collectors, 1 crusher. We need more crushers. For that we need low density structures. 2 crushers. What else does my science station need? 2 smelters. 18 blue inserters. I don't want to activate the requests because then it will also deliver to the other station. So I don't know how to prioritize to which space station to send the stuff. So I will manually fill this. We had 18 blue inserters. We need a few splitters, plenty of belts. Do we need more than 120 belts? 48, no. We need 3 deciders and 1 assembler 2. Can I build 3 deciders? Yes. 1 assembler 2. Let's send up more than 1 and 2 smelters. But I know that having 3 smelters could be better. So let's fill 3 smelters. 3 assembler 2. We start researching artillery. This is an important moment. We start researching artillery. Let's see. We have in this 968. So I'm sure we got 1000 in total. And for artillery, we will need 1500. So we need to once more send the space station away. And we will do that. But artillery will take some time to research. At the moment we have 4 science per minute. That is actually very bad. What is so slow? What is missing? The yellow, the utility science is missing. And why is it missing? because of the low density structure. Why is that missing? Because of the low throughput. Because we use so much for the space station. I will give a bit more here. But this will take a while, this is clear. Researching artillery, let's do something else in the meanwhile. And I forgot what I was doing. I was automating I was automating the chests. I was increasing the production here. Well, maybe I should just increase it even more. So for high throughput things, it makes sense to not use the bots, but the belts. Although this is not exactly high throughput. I will just supplement this. I like the undo functionality. Just a second. Ctrl C. So this electric pole goes away. And we want to produce utility signs. For processing unit? No. We want to produce low density structure. 20 copper plates. Now this is a high throughput thing, as I said. I remove this. So what I can do, I take this and move this here. Then I can create more anti-spaghetti. This one. And then soon we will run out of copper, maybe. Or something else, maybe oil. Let's look at our production graph. How much does this help us? What do we want to have? Search low density structure. We were here. 6 per minute. 6 per minute. Now if I open our original plan. Yes, we had a plan. We had a plan. I just have to open it in the right browser that I can show it to you. So this is a bit tricky. Yes, that's what I want to show you. That was the plan, or that is the plan. And now we have added utility signs. So we had before the need for 3 low density structure per minute. And we made even 5. Now if we add utility signs, let's also say 30 per minute. We suddenly need 33 per minute. So we have assembler 2. We need 11 assembler 2. Obviously we don't have this yet. We have half of it. But if we manage to go to 15, yes. We go to around 15 per minute. That is much better than the 7 we had before. And what can we observe here? Our copper is getting used up. No problem, we are constantly feeding it and we have enough copper mines, but just that we know the copper is going to be removed faster. And here we are also collecting this here because we need to fill the rocket again to go to Vulcanus. This is our space station. It is happy on Novice, and we don't have enough ammo. The ammo is filling up. We are constantly producing ammo. We can also see the production graph here, the ammo production graph, and the ammo consumption. This was the ammo consumption on Vulcanus. On Novice it's 0, on Vulcanus it's more, and on the passages it's higher. So we see that we need around 16 to sustain our defense. And what I said before, that would be nice. Okay, we are now building the Novice Science Station. I will rename this platform. Can I rename this platform? Yes. Novice Vulcanus Shuttle. Or let's just call it Vulcanus Shuttle. At the moment, that is fine. So this shuttle, it's creating space science at the moment, and at some point we will send it to Vulcanus to get the last 500 metallurgic science back for us. On Vulcanus we have enough. We can just go there and take it. But do we have enough stuff on Vulcanus to build rockets to come back? Yes, we have 200, 200, 200 for sure, because we sent too much in the beginning. So actually I could just send the Novice Vulcanus shuttle, although it has no satisfied requests and it has not enough ammo, to Vulcanus, get the stuff and come back. I will wait until the ammo increases. No, the ammo is still getting out to the turrets. As long as the ammo belt is not full, I don't dare to send this away. We have seen the consumption is quite a lot. But it's okay, we can soon send it. And now, how does our Novice Science Hub look? It looks good. We still need 58 space platform foundations. 4 efficiency modules. Let's put 2 more. 44. And then we would be, we would send it up. How does this look like? Does this assembler get enough copper? Apparently yes. Does this assembler get enough low density structure? No, definitely not. And neither does this rocket. But we want to build our science hub, so we need to make some sacrifices here. We will wait longer for artillery, but we will build our science platform much faster. And with that science platform, then the science on Novice can also scale up faster, because we can always do the science. We don't need to do the science only while we are in transit. Now, what I wanted to do is, actually, I also wanted to remote manage Vulcanus, because it is nice to see that actually without being on the planet, I can do everything. So we have only one, I can do nearly everything. I cannot kill a demolisher at the moment. That is not possible remotely. I have one robot port, but I have robot ports here in the storage. So I can put a robot port into the Ghost, and my goal is now to allow the whole base to be organized with robot ports. So a construction bot is coming, and suddenly I can do more with robot ports. If I want to go, let's say, to the calcite, I would need to build a tank, let's say. A tank. I can do this remotely. Might be a bit complicated right now because I really have a very minimal setup here. But I need to build a tank, and with the tank I can fill the tank with an equipment grid, and the equipment grid can have a mobile robot port, and this way I can remotely steer the tank and can remotely construct robot port networks even outside of my own robot port network. So this is a very powerful thing. The remote management, really the only thing that's necessary is a robot port that can reach the base and that can distribute additional robot ports. So it needs to have some construction robots and a storage box with the basic things. The basic things are assembly machines, because we need to build other machines eventually. So what I also wanted to try, so first I will put a passive provider chest here. And now I think I can say refined concrete, put it here, 100. Or with the right click, it's a bit annoying, I have to click every one, but it's fine. They come and deliver, as if my character would come. So this way I can build everything. Everything where I have passive provider chests. And if I don't have passive provider chests, I can build them as long as I have them in storage. Now I will run out of passive provider chests, but that is just the principle. I can automate passive provider chests even here, because I can automate chests, and at some point I will need to tell my robots to replace a passive provider chest by a steel chest, then they can take from somewhere else. I now see just the ammo. I don't understand this. Just the rocks. The uranium armor burns down the rocks. I mean, rocks are also uncomfortable. So, let's look at our plan. What was the plan? Untangle what is ugly. We did. And we are starting to build the Novice space platform. And we are remote building tungsten carbide. I am going back to Novice. And I will soon have to stop. Unfortunately, I have to stop. Time to get the kids from the kindergarten. But I will come back. I will come back and we will continue. We will get this artillery. Probably when I come back, I will have increased this a bit and done some boring stuff in the meanwhile. So, but you can be there live when I get artillery and when I shoot the first base, the first enemy base with artillery, and get keeping your hands clean. So until then, see you. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Also on Twitch, you can also follow on Twitch. I'm happy to see you.